Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your weekly reading for January 15th to the 21st. This is for Virgo and Virgo rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get more specific and detailed with your reading, Virgo. I do this because you know I love you. I want you to feel like it's a personal reading, as if we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it offers a lot more depth to your readings. Do you like my shuffling skills, Virgo? Today, this is a big week, Virgo. This is a really, really big week. As you know, if you saw your monthly forecast, it is a loaded month already, but I love this week for you. We're kicking it off with, on Monday, on the 15th, with the Sun sextiling Neptune. And so that's really, really nice. If you're into the art, I would recommend, this is a really good day to be inspired, right? By going and seeing a folk band or something, maybe, I don't know, going to a museum or some theater or whatnot. I really, really do like this day. It sets the tone for the week, and then we get to a really packed weekend. But there's a lot of compassion around this day as well, but a lot of imagination. Let your imagination roam this day, okay? Because Neptune is in Pisces, and we really love that. And so that could also be something there could be some matters in terms of partnerships, relationships around this time as well. You may be thinking about them, and it can be work, it can be career related, or it can be love and romance, but could be on your mind. Now, on Thursday, Mercury will sextile Saturn. Now, this is a big deal because we know that already this Sun's in Capricorn, we have Mars in Capricorn, we have Mercury in Capricorn. I mean, we have so much activity happening in Capricorn. And now on Thursday, Mercury sextiling Saturn, which happens to be the ruling planet for Capricorn. And so a lot of activity in Capricorn, which is very nice for you. There's a lot of, so all this energy in Capricorn, by the way, is it's all about structure and building that structure and stability in terms of your long-term goals. It's all this activity is in your fifth house. And so this is the house of pleasure, of love and romance, of family, children, procreation, and even recreation. And so there's a play. I absolutely love this, but it's almost you're getting really serious about these things now, the things that do bring you pleasure. It's almost it's really having your eyes on the prize now. Okay. So I absolutely love this. Now, what I love about this day, Mercury sextiling Saturn, Mercury again being in Capricorn. And so that's just, again, rolling your sleeves up in terms of communicating what you need and what's going to bring you further on your path to enlightenment. But Mercury sextiling Saturn brings that stability, like I said, has that longevity energy, commitment energy behind it. So is this a good day to sign contracts? Absolutely. 1000%. If you are presented with one, do it. This is absolutely nice, especially because, again, Saturn happens to be in your house of partnerships and relationships. So there could be something here regarding that, binding something together and it bringing the sense of longevity to it. Remember, Mercury is also your ruling planet. So this is Mercury being very active this week may have a big impact on you. And now on Friday, the reason why Thursday is really great is because the day after Mercury sextile Saturn, Mercury will trine Jupiter, a very, very auspicious aspect. Really, really nice. Jupiter is a planet of good fortune. It expands. It's a planet of wisdom. Also the planet of profit. Money could be a big thing for you because you have your North Node in your 8th house. But in any case, I really love this day. It's a great time. You might find a lot of luck in negotiating, or if you do have a job interview, have it on this day. This is Mercury trining Jupiter, where you have a lot of luck. So really good time to put messages out there, to even give a speech. But I love this because, it's almost this weekend is where you start having a lot more faith in yourself, having a lot more faith in what's happening for you, for your future. This is such a wonderful time. And now on the 20th, this is the big day when Pluto moves into Aquarius. Now, before we even get to Pluto moving into Aquarius, the sun is moving into Aquarius. So it's like the spotlight is on Aquarius for the next 4 weeks with the sun in Aquarius. We are going to have literally 5 planets in Aquarius at one point, but of course we'll talk about that in February. But with this day on the 20th, just for the next 4 weeks, you could start getting a lot busier, okay? But in this nice way, because Pluto in Aquarius and the sun in Aquarius, anything in Aquarius is your 6th house. Everyday activities, your routines. I talked more about this. I did a live stream on New Year's Eve if you want to check that out for your sign. But there is, you rule the 6th house, Virgo. You rule the 6th house. You're comfortable there. You're comfortable there. And so it is like kind of like that whistle while you work energy that's coming through. But the 6th house is also like health and fitness. There could be, especially coming after the new year, right? There could be a lot of attention on that for you now as well. But there's definitely work stuff, okay? The 6th house does rule work. The process of work, the labor, like in terms of like labor, like hiring employees, things like that. So just get ready to be a little bit busier. But again, like whistle while you work energy. There's so much happening. Now, Pluto moving into Aquarius on the same day that night. This is something that I'm going to talk about a lot more and it's in a later video. There's just too much around this. This Pluto in Aquarius is it's an aspect that you could, that's a 4-hour video. Okay. This is so rare. It hasn't happened in 250 years. Okay. The last time was the signing of the Declaration of Independence. I mean, this has been a long time. All right. And it's one of those, Pluto is in Aquarius for 20 years. And so think about right now for this weekend, when Pluto moves into Aquarius, it's going to dip back into Capricorn at the end of the year for a brief time before moving back into Aquarius. So basically the first half of the year is like a preview of the next 20 years of your life. So it is in terms of like everyday activities. I mean, so there is a lot to it. Pluto is all about empowerment. It's regeneration. It's transformation. This is huge. This is a big thing. Your life is going to transform in a really, really big way. Now, Pluto moving into Aquarius, Aquarius being all about revolution. It's all about humanity. It's all about, there's a freedom to it. There's a freeness to it. It's, it's the pioneering sign, right? The future forward sign. The visionaries, right, is Aquarius. So get ready. This is going to be big. It's a big aspect. And so, I mean, the analogy I've been making actually is that this is your Breakfast Club moment. I don't know if you saw the movie, Virgo, but it is your Breakfast Club moment. None of those 5 teenagers that walked into detention came out the same person. They all had their moments of transformation. They all transformed into the people they were meant to be, the people that were the better version of themselves. This is your moment, okay? Which I'm trying to think, who would be the most like Virgo I don't think it would be Judd Nelson. I feel like it would be the Ali Sheedy. I don't know. Maybe what's his Michael Anthony Green or whoever it is. You think about it. Let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you, Virgo, for this week, for the January 15th to the 21st. Again, this is for Virgo and Virgo rising. If you want to read for your moon and your Venus, if you know your birth chart, you are absolutely welcome to if you want more insight. But let's get started, Virgo. I'm very excited. Let's do this. All right, January 15th to the 21st, Virgo. Like I said earlier, I do a traditional call to Christ spread. Really does offer the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we'll pull clarifiers. And look at that. Oh my goodness. This is insane. How did that even happen? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Okay, Virgo, I'm getting chills. Oh my gosh. I've never been, oh, okay. You hear the church bells? This is a sign. Okay, Virgo. Let's do this. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Did you see your last week's reading? This is kismet. You got the Tower in your last week's reading, and it came in your external factors area, and so you're coming out of a Tower moment that you should have had last week. Okay, now Tower moments, like I always say, think of it as a scale, because I don't have your birth chart in front of me. This is for Virgo. This is Virgo rising, Virgo moon. Like there could have been something that happened on a scale. So the Tower moment could have been a 1 out of 10. Okay, it could have been like a 4 out of 10, but it really depends on a lot of factors. But looking at everything that's happening here, the Tower moment is like, chaotic. It's a lot, it's ruled by Mars too, and Mars is in Capricorn, and that is a big thing for you. But Mars is exalted in Capricorn too, so a lot of energy, even like an intensity, because Mars is has, let's just say, a lot of energy, can be aggressive, because remember, Mars is a ruling planet for Aries. And where did Aries come from? Aries, the god of war, right? So again, there could have been something that was like really intense where it happened last week, or, it also depends on when you watch this reading, but the Tower card came up in your past. And so what did I say last week? What comes after the Tower card? The Star. The Tower moment doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. It clears the decks. Okay. Now, I'm just going to show you now. It was in your final outcome. And so that Tower moment was meant for you. Okay. Even if it was uncomfortable, even if it was something that you didn't see favorably, it was meant to happen for you. And there's light at the end of the tunnel, because again, sequentially, what comes after the Tower? The Star. And the Star is your hopes and wishes. It is, stars aligning for you. It is a lot of healing in this card, a lot of wisdom in this card, a lot of fertility and growth. And now, remember, last week it was in your final outcome, and now it's in the root of your spread. You are freaking me out, Virgo. Who are you? Who does that? Okay, so let's keep going, because this is just, oh my goodness. You got the 8 of Cups and the Heart of your spread this week, okay? Coming after the Tower, you're moving forward. This is great. Okay, you are you're walking away from these cups. So something that could have fulfilled you emotionally, you could be like, something is better for me. That Tower moment was meant for me. Could be a little bittersweet, but that Tower moment showed me something is better. I will see it now. It's game changing. That's an eclipse happening. Okay, that's an eclipse happening up there. Super game changing. I mean, this is huge. This is really big, because this card is attributed to Saturn in Pisces. What did I say earlier? Saturn in Pisces, your 7th house of partnerships, relationships. So it could have been a partnership or relationship that rattled you in some way, or it could have come to an end in a way that you didn't see coming, but you have to see the fairness in it. You have to see that it was the right thing, because you did get justice in your challenge area. And so now it's clear as day here. Clear as day. Justice, ruled by Libra, the native ruler of the 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So, could be a big thing for you. It could have been the end of a marriage, actually, with a justice card in your challenge area. Or there could have been, you heard something about a marriage. And, again, it can be really hard in the moment, but it looks like you are going to be moving forward. And all you want to do is work toward moving forward now. Okay. So if you saw it as an unfortunate thing, yeah, it'll take time to heal. But you, again, remember what I said, the Star is all about healing. All right. It comes right after the Tower for a reason. Okay. For a reason. And again, really big thing for you, because, before we even get there, again, even if it's not like, marriage or partnership or any of that, there's still a sense of like, there's almost like accepting what has happened, especially with justice, which is all about fairness, which is all about like seeking the truth in things. All right. So see that truth and feel that power from the justice card. Right. It's almost like you may even be if there's one thing that could be like holding you back is you're asking, am I doing the right thing? Is this the right thing for me? Know that as long as you're moving forward, yes, you're moving forward toward the things that you want to create now. This is really, really interesting. You have such an interesting spread, especially following your spread last week. Okay. This is really crazy. And again, partnerships can be work. It can be love. It can be a friend. It can be a friendship that, something may have happened and you're just like, oh, like it wasn't like nice. Or, it could be, I don't know, maybe you got in a fight with your mailman. A partnership, it's like what resonates with you. Okay. Every Virgo is going to take something different from this. Every Virgo has a different birth chart. All right. But even still, this is all about moving forward, having the passion, having the power to move forward. Okay, with the 8 of Cups in the heart of your spread, but you also got the 8 of Pentacles in your crown. If this doesn't freak me out more, I don't know what will, because I'm going to show you something later. But this card is attributed to Sun in Virgo. You got your own card in your crown. This is someone who is not distracted, who is someone just laser focused on building their legacy, okay? Going after the things that they want, reaching that finish line, working hard to get it, okay? And not being distracted. So you are definitely going to be laser focused this week. You're going to be laser focused this week. And it seems like you're going to learn a lot too. In terms of like learning things that will help you move forward and get the things that you want. Now, again, star in the root of your spread. Who are you? Virgo, this is amazing. You have this star. Again, it came in your final outcome saying that this is going to happen for you. And it is this week. Now, it is this week. All right. So again, stars aligning for you and a lot of healing, a lot of like spiritual healing as well. Because remember, Jupiter expands. Mercury trining Jupiter this week, which is a big thing. Jupiter is no longer retrograde. Jupiter happens to be in your 9th house of spirituality. Okay. For the next 6 months, going to be a big thing for you. Okay. Can be long distance travel too. There could be some trip that you're thinking about, could be education that you're thinking about, learning something new. I already mentioned that earlier, but that the 9th house is also like, higher learning as well. But yeah, you're good. But let me show you what is just like, I can't believe this is happening. But 8 card 17, 17 equals 8. You got 8, 8, 8. What did I say? Have you seen my recent videos? Like 2024 is the year of 8. 8 in numerology is wealth and abundance, prosperity, success. I mean, like, you're good. You're good. Virgo, this is just saying, take this as a sign. Should there have been something that happened that you didn't see, that was unexpected, or you saw unfavorably, it was fated. Okay. You're moving in this direction, and you do have the 10 of Wands in your future. So there is a sense of like, yeah, you're not going to be distracted, but don't do it to a point where if you are laser focused on something, don't hide from anything. Remember, you have justice in your challenge area. Don't hide from anything that you do have to face, okay? You can see. He can't even see where he's going. He's carrying so many wands. So you've got to see where you're going. In order to do that, you've got to let go of some things, okay? Maybe drop a wand or two, or have some support. You don't have to do things alone, all right? You don't have to do things alone. But remember, 10 is the end when 0 equals 1, new beginning. So if you can, acknowledge things and face your truths and really, it just looks like you're moving forward. You're working toward goals. You are being fueled by like the things that you want. You have this vision for yourself again, with the star in the root of your spread. But with the 10 of Wands in your future, yeah, there could be something that you really invest in now. And it may be, it's good to work toward the things that you want, but don't do it in a way to distract yourself from things that you have to face. Okay. How poetic was that? Was that poetry in motion? Do you want me to do a clarifier? I'm already so freaked out by your spread that, yeah, oh my gosh, you're good. Virgo, come on. Remember I said 10 is the end, okay? 1, 0 equals 1, and then boom, you got 1. You got the magician. You got the magician who kicks off the fool's journey, the hero's journey, the major arcana, your journey, a new beginning. And the magician has the power to manifest whatever he wants, okay? You see, he has all four all four tools of tarot at his disposal here, okay? He's got the pentacles, the cups, the swords, the wands. Where do you want to direct that energy? Because you can make anything happen at this point. You put that energy toward it because the magician is all about action, not a passive card, a card of action, okay? Take that action. You can have whatever you want. You see the symbol of infinity over his head. Only 2 people in tarot that have that. All right. Infinite possibilities, unlimited potential. You even see the Ouroboros cycles, right? So this new cycle that you're starting hidden in his belt. But as above, so below. You already got the star. You can have whatever you want, Virgo. You can have whatever you want, but you see it's bringing you this new beginning, all right? It's bringing you this new beginning, whatever that you're moving forward from, and an auspicious new beginning. Virgo, you're freaking me out. Let's get to your stuff. Virgo, oh my goodness. If you like this reading, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know. I really want to hear from y'all. And if you are a subscriber, thanks so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. I wouldn't be here without you, so I am truly grateful. I really do appreciate it. And you're good. I don't Virgo, don't talk to me. No, I'm joking. You're good. You're absolutely good. You're fine. You're moving out of a place where it may have been a little like chaotic, but it's like, wow, look at what's happening here. Let's get started. You got the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, you want this new thing, okay? You want this new thing. It's clear as day. It's clear as day. With the magician in your future, again, you having the power to manifest whatever you want, you can have it. You can have it. And there is an element of money and wealth. And, you know, obviously with the pentacles, this is the biggest pentacle in the deck, and it's the hand of spirit offering it. Okay. So, and with that said, aces usher in new change and new beginnings and new opportunities. In fact, out of all the minor arcanas, they usher in the most new change and new opportunities. And you see the golden pathway, the archway, like you're fine. You're fine. You're good. You're good. Oh my gosh. I'm just, you got justice here too, didn't you? Okay. So this is now truly freaking me out because now it's in your challenge area. So it's like that justice that you seek. It's that, that truth and being, honest with yourself or whatever. That is going to be your biggest test this week. All right. That biggest test is like being honest with yourself and, embracing things that are happening, but also truth coming to light. Wow, this is big. This is big. You got the Chariot too, okay? I mean, what can I say? Like, you're good. The Chariot, all about moving forward, just like the 8 of Cups. You're fine in your external factors area. So this almost like the energy I'm getting is more of like there is this, it's almost like like winds of change, okay? Literally like blowing you in this direction that you want to go into. So it's almost like you have this boost, which is really nice. And there also could be someone that is very pivotal and, almost like a support, someone that's supporting you. Can have like Cancerian energy because, the Chariot is Cancer. But, but it's possible. I don't say that often, but, not the possible part, but attributing it when it's in the external factors, because it could be someone that's like Cancer rising or Cancer moon, but it could be a thing. All right. But, even still, this is, someone who is finding that willpower and that determination to move forward. But also remember I said about learning a lot, right? There's a sense of you learning a lot as you go. Wow, I'm going to show you something here. The Chariot, he's not holding on to reins, okay? So how is he controlling those sphinxes? Up here with his mind, okay? So being in that headspace of moving forward, but also the finding that willpower, again, just blazing forward. But look at what is in his hand. The magician's baton. Mic drop here. I mean, this is, you're good, Virgo. You're really good, but it's like it is a sense of you learning a lot, because that I'm going to show you something else. You see on his shoulders like the slivers of the moon from the second card, the High Priestess. So it's like through the major arcanas, through the hero's journey, the fool's journey, or whatnot. You even see like the lingam and the yoni right here from card 6, the lover's card. So it's like learning through everything that he's going through in his life, and adapting that, and picking up that knowledge and moving forward with that knowledge. You're absolutely good, because again, I don't make this up. Oh my gosh. Virgo, you also had, I'm going to have to pull up your video from last week. You had the 8 of Wands in the heart of your spread. I'm going to have to pull up your video from from last week. This is just blowing my mind. This is blowing my mind. Hold on. Oh my God. Virgo, you literally got basically every card from your spread last week. You had the Ace of Pentacles in your crown. You had Justice over here. You had the 8 of Wands in the heart of your spread. Oh my gosh. And you have the 6 of Pentacles in your final outcome, which was in your challenge area last week. Oh my God. This is crazy. Virgo, I don't even know what to say. This is like, if there's any spread that I've ever done in my life where I truly feel the universe is trying to tell you a message, this is it. This is it. Holy cow. Well, okay, let's keep going. With the 6 of Pentacles in your final outcome, you're good. You're fine. This is a card. First of all, 6 is the heart of the tree of life. This is bringing that harmony, all right? And then remember, even with the Justice card in your challenge area, you have the 6 of Pentacles in your final outcome. So this is like generosity, it's gratitude, it's sharing, it's kindness. You see the man, the very philanthropic man, helping the needy. So that support that you're seeking is coming. It's coming. And you could be the one that is giving as well, okay? Because remember that, well, with Pluto moving into Aquarius already, that's a big thing in itself. And I talked about this in one of your past readings, like the 6th house is like service to others. That's something that Virgo is known for, is like this. It's so helpful, the resourcefulness of Virgos. And I mean, like you're good. And so you could be helping others as well. But, you know, there is a sense of like the support that you need is coming, especially financially. I mean, it is Pentacles, right? And then it almost like balances everything out. Definitely face your truth, but you got the 2 cards that have scales. I mean, so I don't even know what to say. I'm like freaking out. There's so much happening here. This is basically, okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, you got like pretty much every, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 cards that you got in your reading last week, but in different places, but showing this forward momentum, showing that, you know, the stars aligning for you, their hopes and wishes, the things that were in your final outcome, right? It's now in your main spread. So is the Tower that was in your external factors area. It's now in your past. It's indicating that it could have already happened. And you have the Magician in your future with the Chariot. where they're both holding the magician's baton. I mean, this is crazy. You have the Ace of Pentacles up here. You have it, the first card in your staff. So that is something that you're really looking forward to, this newness that's going to bring you this wealth, and it can be personal wealth as well. Remember, Pentacles are your physical reality. I don't even, and again, the Eight of Wands and come on. So yeah, there is a sense of you wanting things to just move quickly, and there's this enthusiasm with the Eight of Wands, but also this sense of like things aligning for you. Remember that I said that last week as well. You see the wands completely aligned as they are like arrowing through the air. Okay, so that is a big thing, this alignment. Okay, and this is your passions. In work related matters as well, but don't distract yourself this week. Okay, it looks like you are going to be like a busy bee, but don't do it to distract yourself from things that you have to face if you need to face them. But you will have, if you can do that, it eases off that any sort of burden or even like burnout energy. If you may be feeling that for this new thing to come, you are set up in this wonderful way. You're good. It's been a pleasure, Virgo. Let's keep it that way. You're amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know. I cannot believe this. Oh gosh, like I'm just like I am speechless. Yes. Next week, by the way, big week. Okay, we're already at the full moon. We're already at the full moon in Leo, and we'll talk about that. But again, you're good. You have everything to look forward to. Just don't distract yourself. Accept some truths. There could have been some hard, maybe some challenges, and like especially in partnerships, relationships. If you're not here for that, just something that could have happened. Where now you're moving forward and you're going toward your passions, your hopes, and you're getting all that support, and you could be the one that's offering it as well. But anyway, you're amazing, Virgo. This is going down in history as you're like the most significant. I'm in shock. I've been doing this for a long time. I'm in shock. Virgo, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks so much. I will see you next week. Okay, thanks so much, Virgo. Bye bye.